Hi, it's Steve from ARCELİK. Today we're going to show you how to change the water dispenser actuator on your refrigerator. It's a really easy job. All we're going to need is a Phillips screwdriver. Let me show you how we do it. Now before we begin this repair, we will want to disconnect the power to the refrigerator, so simply pull the plug. And next we're going to pull out the little drip tray on the bottom. Just get a good grip on it and pull it forward. Well, that will expose 3 screws across the bottom that hold the escutcheon in place. We'll remove those 3 screws. Next, we'll just lift straight up on that escutcheon and unhook it from the top. And you just carefully tilt it. And there's a little wire connector in the back here that we will gently pull out. And then we can set the cover aside. Next, we're going to remove 3 more Phillips screws, one at the top and one on either side. Now we can tilt this forward, just pull it out a bit, and it will be partially held in place by the wire harness and the water tube. So the first thing we'll do is we'll just pull the spring off and let it out of the way. And we'll just loosen the 2 on the left. And then we will remove the screw on the right with a little metal retaining strap. Now at this point we should be able to lift that axle up out of the groove. Pivot it around enough that we can pop it out of there. Now to install the new piece, we'll also remove one of these screws on the left. And we'll flip that little retaining plate right back up out of the way. Now to install the new one, I'll simply slide that up into that opening. Make sure we keep the portion that the spring hooks to on the left-hand side of the water tube. And then just rotate it around so the axle sits into both sides. And we'll put the left-hand side piece back on and retighten the 2 screws on the left side. It's probably easier to put the screw through the little metal retaining plate first. Carefully lower it down. Spring back in the right position. Check the operation. And then carefully slide it back into place. Make sure we don't pinch any harnesses or the water inlet tube. And reinstall the 3 screws that hold that housing in place. And just turn the screws in snug. Don't over tighten them and run the risk of stripping the plastic insert. Again, check the operation, make sure it's working freely. We're ready to reinstall the escutcheon. Take the wire harness. It has a little locating tab on it that will line up. Make sure we have it in straight. Make sure it's firmly inserted into the side of the circuit board. And there are 3 little tabs on the back side of that escutcheon that will fit into these 3 square slots on the top. So make sure those are lined up. Push it down into place. Replace the 3 screws across the bottom. And slide the little drip tray back in place. Push it back firmly till it locks into place. Plug the refrigerator back in, and our repair is complete. Told you that was an easy job. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your repair.